Hello, hello, my people. Good evening. Okay, good evening. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If this is your first time or coming across the YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification so that anytime we be on board, you'll be among the first persons to be notified. Say start working again. I'ma send this thing go and you call him. He's so busy on travel everywhere. So I said the go and you call him. Thank you. Look, take it away. For this tiredness, when my tiredness shows so. What I always say. Welcome. Please share. You see the people that will enjoy this time now. It's 10 o'clock. It's the people that will be calling from America, Canada, UK. We have 1 hour difference. We were there for within Europe now. Our time, the ones who they watch me from Nigeria, Africa country. Make we come every Sunday. We are working. Every Sunday our doctors from UK, London, London, from America, Chicago, Texas, Dallas. I'm living alone. We're out of here. Sister from Canada, we are all here. We are all learning. Even the doctors and the nurses themselves, we are all learning. We have to help ourselves. Okay, if there's even a psychologist among people when they watch, you can call and join us. We are. It's always Sunday evening, 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, or let it be 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes, depends. So if you have any question to ask, you can call in or leave your message so that they will read it. Please, every Sunday I want us all to be carried along, because this thing is, we cannot hide it. All of us have it in the family. Even ourselves can, maybe we ourselves go get and we not go know. So that we want to know. That is why we want to ask our doctors this evening, our nurse, our medical personnel, what is the cause of depression, and is it a mental sickness, a mental illness? Okay. Oh my God, this is from you lost God today. You make the call. Don't enter my church. You call me to come and eat. See what is sister. See what is sister. Augustina send me. Don't reach 5 people when don't call me since. Say tomorrow that they go back home. She boil her home. You see how many people they go back home today. If you notice any strange feelings about yourself, please seek help immediately. Depression is free. Okay, sister Oluwami, please. I want all of us to come together, because all these are what we're supposed to be learning from social media. Fine, there's everything you need is in Google. No, but when you still discuss it out, even if you don't want to say it is you can use another person, but so far the most important thing, you get your information that you want. I'm not a doctor, but our doctors from UK, nurse from America, doctor from America, all of us the people that will be responding us, they are all professionals. Okay, so we need a psychology one. I need a dietist. I need theater. Okay, why me say I don't feel continue my theater? Maybe if you still be medical something, mama, you don't start again with the condition. No, more no can come back here. If you want to see how I cook my corn and talk, so go to our family channel. The video is there. Okay. If you want to look what happened to the cornwall of the cry push, so wanna go see her, wanna go look the video. How I tell us my con today. And I come on start. Okay, the video is there, go and watch it. Network is bad. Okay, go to our cook and eat with Constantino family. Okay, you will see how we tell us our con. No. We are con now. This woman can demo. Hey. Okay, when I go look at the common and not carry come attack on you. This one, no, I'm not supposed to laugh. This we won't talk about, so it's very, very important. Too. Very, very important, please. Mr. Flores, you are welcome. Mr. President, you are welcome. It's very, very important. It's not a laughing matter, okay? So, which music I'll put this in? The network is very bad. Let me just... Let me just pray and let us start, okay? Mama, make I send you my address. I need some corn, please. before the corn go come, you cut on to old corn. I made a fresh corn, okay? You cut on to okikpo. At least if corn too old to eat, if you want cook and roast am, go be a day or 2 days. Like today, now you cut and you fit still roast am tomorrow or cook am. Say you cut am today, come go roast am cook after 3-4 days. All the taste don't vanish, the freshness don't vanish. I don't dey feel the heat am. And the one where I cook remain and where I roast remain, I'll take and do okeka, corn akara on Wednesday. So I leave that one purposely, okay? You're welcome. He said it is written in Escashanitians, okay? It is written in Escashanitians, chapter 10, verse 8. It said that it that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whosoever breaketh an edge, a serpent shall bite him. As we continue to do the will of God, whosoever have diggeth a pit of poverty, death, sickness, accident, problems and challenges, depressions at the edge of our breakthrough, sickness and disease in our life and that of our family, shall fall into it according to the word of God, in Jesus' mightiful name. Amen. Yes, so here now, he said they will gathered. If the gathering is not of the Lord, they will scattered. And don't be afraid. Any man or woman that diggeth a pit for you, any pit you diggeth, na depression, na make you lose job, na sickness, or anything, you go meet am for inside that pit where you diggeth. So far you make your hands clean, and they take and they preach every blessed day on any of my shining. Let your hands be clean. Your hands go take clean your mind. No see person you say you won't go spoil and they plan the way person you won't spoil. No. And I still talking to them, now pastor, now our church, now our pastor take and make a prayer today for us. Say, if your neighbor got the green, pray may God still give you the water where water it guide the way green, make your still green. If your neighbor is celebrating, celebrate with them. Make you know say, if you celebrate with them, they say if person neighbor get light, the light go shine reach your home. From there your coffee still put light for your home. But if you not celebrate with your neighbor, you can't get your home. And we have said it. what if you don't like what you, if you don't like, if you hate what you like, you can never get it. So I think that's one of the prayer we don't close at there. So this evening, as I said, our doctors, nurses, uh, psychologo, we don't have psychologo, we don't have a psychologo here first. So I think all of are you people at home? Are you people at home? We are here already because today, you know, it's not my field. Today is not my field, but we are going to use it to educate ourselves so that if we get the symptoms, we go ask them now, what are we going to do? Okay? Because maybe they say depression, you go get it, you no go know. There are many symptoms of depression wey you no go know. So let us know from them this evening and let's start. Where dem go have a psychology, where una dey? Oja. We have started it, so we have to. We know see Sister Conde today. Sister Conde, you just castle. I hope everything is fine. I'm coming. Sister, no. You have to call him. I'm looking for you now. You have to call him. Call in. Good evening, sister from America. Depression is mood disorder. What is mood? What is mood disorder? Please, I want you all to, you people that will be leading us, I prefer. You people should call in and explain to us mood disorder. Everybody get they different mood now. Everybody get different mood, okay? Hello, sister. Hello. Sister, good evening. You're welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, my lovely people.
Sister from America, Sister Agostina, sister from, no, may I call you back, I beg? Okay, ciao. Hello. Hello, sister, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Mama Gladys.
You're welcome, our psychologist.
How is the family?
We bless God. What about my family over there?
We thank God.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I say God will bless all of us as we are going to be educating ourselves more on this earth, because like mostly number one, depression now. Many of us go get it, we don't know that we have it. And they say there are different symptoms.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, depression is common and it's a serious mood disorder.
Okay.
So you were asking what is mood? Mood is like how we feel, how we think, how we go about our daily life, and handle the activities that we do, like sleeping, eating, and walking.
Okay, and mood now we're in let us say we sleep 8 hours in a day. The remaining 14 hours we have different mood now. That doesn't mean that we are depressed now.
No, but for somebody to depress is something that it's a feeling that they have to have for at least 2 years. I'm just saying 2 years continuously from 6 to 2 years or longer. So, like you said, yes, we do like the 14 hours, like you said, but sometimes if, let's say, I'm unhappy, and I'm unhappy not just for one day, it's continuous with them. There's nothing that makes me feel happy. I'm very negative. I don't even enjoy things that I used to enjoy anymore.
Okay.
The feeling is gone. Or let's say, for example, like some women, they have babies, and then they have
Postnatal.
Yeah, and sometimes there have been some cases, those women end up killing their children.
Yeah. A sister said that depression, hold on, sister said, depression is a mental health problem characterized by a feeling of sadness or lack of motivation in doing things we normally find pleasure in doing.
Yeah. So it's kind of like persistent sad, being sad all the time, and then you have this empty mood. You are that person is irritated, and then sometimes you feel.
How do we know? How do we know quickly that we have it?
How do we know? Like I said, I mean, if let's say I used to enjoy going out, and all of a sudden something happened to me, maybe I don't know, maybe I lost my job, because you can get depression from losing your job as well.
And that one is a serious case. And that one is a serious case. But we are talking about the mood that we used to have. Because let us say that 14 hours now, maybe the morning I'm in one mood, the afternoon I'm another mood. If I'm another mood, that will not mean that I'm depressed. That is for that day. But when you are telling me when it persists, Abi?
Yes, persistent. Like you said, all day, I'm not going to be sad all day 20 times.
Okay.
The whole 30 days in a month. So if that is going on for at least 6 months, I need help then. Because, yes, we do have our up and down every day, but, we pray or we do whatever we do just to bring us out of that negativity.
Okay, sister, you said that the first sign of depression is that the things you enjoy doing before become irritating to you. This has to be persistent.
Yeah.
But that is the symptoms.
Yeah, that is the symptoms. The symptoms is like difficulty concentrating. If you are making decisions, you have also difficulty making decisions. Even sleeping, difficulty sleeping, or oversleeping, and then losing appetite also.
No, man, they eat well. No, depression can still make somebody to eat happy.
Yes, it does.
It becomes a food disorder, Abi.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, with depression, it depends. Like I said, everybody has different ways of the depression symptoms. For it manifests differently for everybody. There is no one symptom for everyone.
The same symptom for man or woman, is it the same or different? Or for the adult, for the children? Because this depression, they say, I think the other day we were talking about it, they say 5 years of pikin say no, that's one hypertension. No, 5 years of pikin say they depressed. So.
Yes, they have it. It depends. But Mama, you have to understand, there are some 5-year-olds that are molested. They are abused.
Okay.
Physical abuse and all those things.
Please, that is what I want to know. People abusing people. Who are those people? Are they depressed or they are mentally ill? Like people that is bullying people to the extent that they can commit suicide. Are those people still depressed, or their own depression don't pass the control to mental illness?
No, but one thing I'm going to say, those people who molest people, they themselves were molested. So this is something that keeps going on over and over. It keeps carrying on. So that's one thing, because I've dealt with patients, young kids who were sexually molested.
Okay.
So And then you look at the abusers themselves, and the abusers themselves were molested as a kid. So, and this whole thing keeps going on over and over and over.
Okay, but
and this is why.
But they say that okay, maybe as a kid, 5 years, 10 years, they now find out and they now go to medical treatment. Then they now pass over it. Why at the age of when they are now adults, they will not be the same people molesting others because they did not cure from the sickness or what make them to continue? Because these people we are talking about now, so okay, they were molested, then they will molest person, but some of them they were saved. Some of them they were saved to go to treatment that they now help them. But later, this same person now become a molester.
Because sometimes I'm going to say something. Sometimes it's just yes, there is treatment now when it happens now. And for those people, they should be in treatment continuously, and sometimes they don't. And then what happens is they end up being addicted to drugs. They use alcohol to numb the pain, drugs, sex, and all those other stuff as well. So that is a big issue that when such thing happens, these kids should be in counseling or whatever continuously. They should. And the government, sometimes, I'm going to be honest, the government sometimes, they pay for when it happens, and then as time goes on, they don't pay for it anymore. And it's a problem for these kids as they grow older and older, and then they get into an abusive relationship as well. And from then on, they start stealing. Like I said, it's sad. It's really, really sad.
And this depression fatigue, they have it in Africa because now when I call you, I'm going to hear what they call depression. Do they have it in Africa and they call it with another name, or they don't know that they have it?
We have it in Africa. The problem is we don't have a good healthcare system. To diagnose, for them to go to the right people that would help them to manage the depression. We don't have that system. That is why it's not well done in Africa. And sometimes the negativity that is associated with depression. You might even, when we're growing up in Nigeria, you tell your parents you're depressed. They will tell you, listen, if I whoop your house, you tell me what depression you have. So it's the society, the African society does not.
No, because okay, depression is the same everywhere. Because this, you will see now, this character that we have in Africa, we can be here for the next 50 years. It is very difficult to be killed in us. Why?
When you say character,
no, the character I'm talking about, that is we want to be in authority. We want to tell that person, we want to collect that thing without even saying, please. I don't know if you understand me. We want to be, I don't know, I don't really know why we Africans, especially Nigerians, we want to be that I don't care about your feeling.
Yeah, but that's the environment we grew up in. We all grew up in that.
But even after we have spent many years in abroad.
Yeah, but we missed, like I said, we missed out. It's like here now, with our kids now, we kiss them, we do everything, we do that. My parents never kissed me or said anything. They whooped my ass if I did something wrong. So we were the product of the environment we grew up in. And that is why you have some parents, when they have kids, they're still repeating this same system. And then they have kids who are born here, when they go to school, they're teaching them something else, and then there is friction between parents and kids. And this is the result of it.
Okay, let me read this. This sister said that also religion has a bad impact on this issue. Many people attach spiritual attack to depression.
Yes, they do. I mean, like I said, it's negativity. It's regarded as the devil. That is the negativity that is attached when you talk about mental health, mood disorder in Africa, or let's say in Nigeria. They will tell you are possessed by the devil.
Oh, that person they craze, which is depression is a normal thing that anybody can develop it at any time, at any age.
I mean, it's like I said, it's the lack of health system. Even here, there is health system, but at the end of the day, like I had a patient, I would say, a 12-year-old who was molested by the mother's boyfriend, and not just once. The mother has a boyfriend who molested the daughter. The system took care of the child, but later again, the mother had another girlfriend, another boyfriend who molested the same girl again.
No.
Yeah. So, and then what happens now? The system takes the child away from the mother and went in a foster home. So in the foster home, they get lost because at the end of the day, when it comes to adopting those kids, some people don't want to deal with the whole kids that have that kind of trauma because it's a problem.
Jesus.
So, yeah, that is what happens in the system. And when
okay, that girl now, no matter medication they will give to her, she will never be 100% cured from that depression.
I tell you what she did. Let me tell you. You know what she did? So the school she was in, she said, listen to this. So there was the principal of the school. This really happened. The principal of the school with this girl went to tell the counselor that the principal was touching her. And meanwhile, in the school, there were video cameras. So the day she said the principal touched her, the social workers and everybody, the security, they all went back to the video. And they found out that the man did not touch her at all. And this is the problem. Now, she's now showing symptoms of depression. And the way she's showing it now is by looking for attention. So she's not doing anything now to get...
Or maybe they have to recollect, maybe the second boyfriend did not even touch her. Just because the way he dropped the first, I want to drop the second boyfriend from the mother. Can be possible. Abi?
No, he did. There were, he did. There was DNA, I would say DNA.
There were proof, okay.
That was taken from her. It's really sad, man. It's really, really sad. So I think the whole idea is to change the negativity attachment to anything, mental disorder, mood disorder. It is real.
Excuse me, everybody is writing that each and every one of us have our share of depression. The difference is how we control it. Okay, that is what I want to ask now. How come what makes us to be happy? Like me now, I can't wait to come to live videos. Some mommy water spirit is popular. This all about they will be doing Oloko for the child. And that's if you believe on mommy water.
Yeah, but sometimes it runs in the family. Like I said, stress, trauma, which is physical trauma, sexual, whatever. That also has something to do with it. And certain illnesses like diabetes also. Certain diseases, diabetes, HIV, like all of the cancer, sometimes something like I said, we've never experienced before. All of a sudden, you have this, you're going to hit depression. I mean, it's new. The thought of or anything.
So, the symptoms, that is when because there are many people coming now, they don't understand because we have went far. The symptoms, you said that what we like before now make us to be sad. Abi?
Yeah, and not just sad for one day. Yeah, not just sad for one day. It makes you to be so sad that you are withdrawn from society. You are withdrawn. You stay in your bed. You can't even get out of bed. You are so depressed. You are laying in bed. You can't even get out. You can't even shower because you are so sad. And it's not just one day. event. It's like for a month you are stuck in the house, you haven't gone out of bed. You're depressed, sad.
It said triggers episodes of stress, certain sickness, lose of job. But there are still many people that have job today that are depressed now.
Yeah, but I think those are the major ones. If you lose job, if like the person said, stress from job, from
Okay,
divorce, stress from.
Sister Oluwami Ayinka said that she want to share her experience with us. Sister, you can call. That's my number. Yeah, we are here for that.
Okay.
You can call.
Okay, I'll call you back. Oh, you want me to call back?
No. If she she have the number. If she called them. No, we can continue talking till she's ready to start. It's okay to be sad and down sometimes, but when you feel like that every time, there is like depression. And what if, okay, like this one's Sister Good at right now, and Sister Augustina. Okay, when we not have these symptoms, who are we to meet? Our normal doctor?
If you meet your normal doctor, he will give you a prescription to go and meet a psychiatrist, a counselor, whatever they have in the country you are living in. He will give you a prescription to go and meet someone that will help you.
And how well this way they talk so everybody get am.
Yeah, I mean for me, I have it, but it's not like when I have it, I'm able to come back and say, you know what, thank God for today. I'm so glad. Like during our pre-menstruation, you have it too. You depend, you crying sometimes. Every little thing you are irritated with everything. I'm irritated with my husband when my period is coming. Everybody in my house knows that I'm having my period because I can't help it. I'm irritated, but it's for a short term because I'm able to snap out of it and I'm like, okay, I'm back to normal again.
Somebody is asking, I will carry everybody call, please, my people. I will carry everybody call. Let us understand more. Somebody is asking, can depression be stopped?
You need medication. It depends. Medication, they have medications for it. Like I said, I don't know how like certain countries are, but for here, you will see a counselor or a psychiatrist, and then you will be going every time. And one thing I'm going to say with the medication is when you start on that medication, you cannot stop that medication. You can't. It changes, that medication changes the rewiring of your brain. You have to take that medication, have to.
But after some time now, they said the medication is no more working. No? Now your body will not be, it will not be used to your body.
That's not true. Whatever is happening, if you are able to keep your appointment with your doctor, you are seen, they are able to regulate your medication. If they have to bring it up or bring it down, they will do that to fit what kind of symptoms you are experiencing at that moment. That is why when you're on these medications, it is good to keep the appointment. Keep going to, if it's once a month, if it's twice a month, keep your appointment. It's like our mentality sometimes, we think when we take medication, it's over. It's not over. Remember, it's mental. It's not over. It has to do with mental, and it's not over. You have to continuously see somebody, whoever you are seeing, if it's a psychiatrist, a counselor, continuously to adjust your medication. And that is why you have some people who say, oh, this medication is not working anymore, but are you able to keep your appointment?
Yeah, everybody want to contribute. Sister Sister Agostina, please, I'm coming. I want the sister to finish, and I will call you one by one, please. Me, I want to ask you because I refuse it. I think 2 years ago, when? Is that 3 years ago? Or before years already now? When did make me start my live video? Yes, it will be 4 years now. I don't really remember again. Yeah. I went to this clinic to where they do operation of obesity. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, where the like that auto one they do when they do their film for America. We have the hospital here, so I went there for 2 weeks. So I do all the screaming and everything. They said that no, I'm not a food addict. That is I can able to do the diet myself without them cutting my. Sister, good that I will call you, please. Without them cutting, know that they can't do operation, they can't tighten your stomach. Okay. So the doctor that the psychologist there, because in the morning every day we have to go to psychologist, to the doctors there asking us a gastric bypass. Thank you, Sister Gosna. Yeah. So after a week, you have to bring out the result that if you will be prepared the next week for operation or not. So when he do me this, when I was there now, they were asking me different questions. I don't know if I'm the one manipulating her because no, I don't know, because she not tell me that no, I can do the diet myself, that I don't need to be operated. And that was my own this is to not to be operated. So but I don't know, it's not that I was depressed, but I wanted to know how this doctor call himself psychologist. No, I'm just saying it now for the first time. Yeah. So I want to know how he can read my whole brain.
Okay, first of all, people who are using food as a comfort, I will tell you, when they wake up in the morning, they are eating a bucket of chicken or pizza.
No, me, I don't do that. No.
Yeah, so they are able to know, because the language those people are going to tell you is when they ask you, how much food do you eat per day? So you have to recall how much food you eat to them. And then they're going to be like, okay, if you tell them you eat 5 boxes of pizza with chicken, 20 wings, and 3 bottles of soda, that means you have a mental problem, because we all have control. If you cannot control your food, how can you control your weight? So even if you go and do the operation, it's still not going to work. Why? Because you have to control your brain first.
Okay.
That is why. So they will ask you a lot of questions, and the way you answer the question is how they are going to tell you if you are okay with this surgery or not. It's screening. They have to screen you, because otherwise everybody will be doing the surgery.
Okay, sister, nothing that is a slippery slope with medication. If it's not clinical depression, that is chemical imbalance. What is chemical imbalance? Other form of depression should say counseling therapy instead. What is chemical and clinical one?
Chemical imbalance is whereby there are chemicals in the brain. So they have chemicals in the brain. When you have serotonin, you have neuroepinephrine and all those things. What happens is when the chemicals are out of balance, meaning maybe you have a higher serotonin level, lower than the neuroepinephrine level, so that is going to make that person either depressed or whatever. So then that is what it means when you say chemical imbalance. Chemical in the brain that is not level the same. That is not the same. If you have 2 and 3 instead of 2 and 2, basically.
Okay. Thank you. Let us, because I have many requests now. Let us.
Okay, so I'll give the rest people to answer the questions.
Yes. Okay. You can still be with us. So never come out.
Okay, I'm still online.
Okay. Now, thank you, sister. Ciao.
Thank you.
Sister Agostina, please, I will call you one by one. Good sister, please. I will call you, Sister Lati. Let me carry this sister. Okay, my baby, yes, Sister Agostina. Okay. Hello, sister. It can diagnose by your answers. Okay, sister. Hello. Sister Kande, up here, oh, son, I don't ask of you since. Sister Kande, welcome. Sister Faustina, you say you want to share your experience with us.
Okay, hello, Mama. Good evening, and I greet
Good
my
evening.
lovely people in the house.
You're welcome.
Thanks to our lovely sister from America that just finished speaking. Mama, like I said, depression is a very wide topic to talk about, and I'm so happy we started on this note.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about my own personal experience and with the knowledge I have. I work as a carer, I work as a support worker as well. I work with dementia and people, and also support people with learning disability.
Sister, sorry, because they all this something just a fast they go. One is asking what is the meaning of white blood. Let me write it out. We will ask of that later. What will be white blood? I mean white blood here.
We get white blood now, white blood cell, red blood cell.
Okay, later we ask. We ask. We ask for that one. The other one, do you mean white blood cell?
Hello, Mama, you here?
Yeah.
I want to see my doctor, like I said, because I was going through issues.
Okay.
But looking at I wasn't married. There's no partner. I wasn't doing well. You understand? Things of life generally. And I'm somebody I think a lot. There was something that happened. I don't want to go into it. It was just there on my mind. Thinking almost got me to the grave. But I noticed I'm a kind of person. I noticed I couldn't control myself when it comes to eating. I know the belly full. You understand? So I went to see my doctor and I complained. It's even in my medical report. You know, based on what people are writing, everything there is correct. That's why that our sister Naomi. You know? So I went to see my doctor. My doctor assessed me. They didn't just put me on antidepressant. They don't just put your like now, for example, let's make it clear from the beginning. There is mild depression, there is severe depression. Mama, I hope you understand what I'm saying. There's some that is mild, there's some that is severe. It's based on.
No, I don't understand. What is man? A man, that is madness.
Mild, the one where not there's mild, there's moderate.
Okay, the one, no, I just said normal one we go see come out anytime. Okay. Okay, that is what Sister Flo saying, that we have different type of depression. Okay.
My doctor didn't put me on antidepressant, no. He rang like a body. People UK will know it's they call them, it's one of the therapies, but this one is called talking therapy. I was referred there and I went there. I did the course was for 6 months. I go every Friday for 6 months. But mine, at the end of it's not even the doctor that will diagnose it, if it's mild, moderate, or severe. It's no specialist. It's when they referred me to this talking therapy center that they said mine is mild. You understand? And I was going for that. I never missed a class. You will see people there, Mama, sophisticated looking. You see this word there, I'm telling you, I'm so happy meeting everyone here in this group. Because we are really helping ourselves. Even as we are talking like this, it's taking away stress.
Where?
If you see people for this class where they go, if you see skin, see Oyibo, see black, you're going to look, say, what do they do these people? Now they look myself like one bangolo person among them. They say now only poor people or people will never achieve for life. Now they get the president. No, it's for both big, low, and mighty, everybody. Anyway, I went for that class for 6 months. It's so helping. It's talking therapy. It's very broad. I can't go into the teachers, but he helped me because I know what led to mine.
Okay, what did your doctor say that lead to it?
Mama, okay now. Depression is depression is when you are feeling unhappy, when you are hopeless, when you are losing interest in things you used to do. Because I wasn't going out, I wasn't socializing, I wasn't talking to people. Depression is when you are just indoor, you don't even want to get up from your bed. Depression is when you are feeling constant tired. Depression is when you are feeling very tearful. Unnecessarily, you are feeling tearful. Depression is when you're having no appetite to eat or over appetite to eat. Depression is when you're having no sex drive. Depression is when you're having no mood. You understand? So all these are depression.
Okay, when somebody have one or two or three of those things, can it lead to mental sickness?
Yeah, when you don't used to have it like my own, I suddenly found myself, I don't get food when I eat. I was just eating constantly. You understand? That was how like I said, I noticed it and I went to seek for help. Anyway, and another thing about depression is it can now something that triggers depression. Something usually, like what that sister said, we all have it. It is something that will trigger it. It can be a life-changing event. You understand? It can be a life change. Maybe it can be loss of job. It can be childbirth. Like triggers of that thing that trigger depression. It be like when they say fibroid. Say every woman does fibroid. It depends on how you take growth for body. You understand? Like so we are here. So that's what depression is. Like what that sister said. We all have it, but it is something that triggers it that makes it come up. It can be a life-changing event. It can be loss of loved one. It can be childbirth. It can be loss of job. It can be bereavement. It can be stress. So once any of these things, once it's triggered by any of these things, it don't come. And if you notice it quickly, you go seek for help. Anyway, me, I noticed I was overeating, and I knew I was going through some stress that time. And for years, that I couldn't help myself. Like I said,
but do you know that?
It is not that I'm doing exercise and coming down. So anyway, when I started, and I went for that talking therapy, and it really helped me. I'm not going to lie. It really, really helped me. After that, when I finished that class, they passed me back to my doctor. My doctor now put me on depressant. I never took it for one day. They put me on antidepressant. I never took it because I after that talking therapy, it really helped me. And the thing that made me find myself in that position later came, and it was positive, it was good, and I became happy.
Okay.
I went after that 6 months. After the thing became good, I went back again. I refer myself again for another 3 months for talking therapy, just to make sure I was fine mentally. You understand? And I went back again. I refer myself again for another 3 months, and I'm fine. I never took antidepressant for one day. Maybe because mine was mild. I don't know, but I noticed it. Mama was size 22 before. Under a year and should I say a year and 9 months, going to 2 years, I became size 24 to 26. That is how bad it was. And nobody told me, let me go seek for help. And I bless God with exercise and different therapy.
But you know that, do you know that we many Africans, Nigerians, we can never accept. You say you accept, and that is when you go accept for help. But there are many Nigerians that will never accept.
Like our nurse from America just talked now. Mama, I know they belly. I see eat from morning till night. I know they belly full. I know they even feel breathe. I know they belly full. You know normal now. I know. Me, I know say no normal. And they get tired every time. I know small thing, they will not beat me. At times I would just emotionally I would get tearful. You understand? It's apart from all those ones, that eating, I couldn't control myself. I had to go seek for help. My doctor referred me straight to talking therapy because not be doctor issue now. They have specialists. The talking therapist, now me I go now they refer me to for 6-month course. Every Friday I was going there and I never missed the class. And after it and everything, even when my doctors, after the exercise, they put me antidepressant, I never took it because I felt I was okay.
You felt okay. That was what I was about to say just when I got to the hospital. So the psychologist now tell them that no, there is no need of me doing the bypass gastric operation. Then other people, she now wrote the medication for me. No, he said I can do everything myself. He said I have to insist on me. You know that, like the one sister Latin, they told us that postpartum depression happens with many women after childbirth. But our Nigerian people, they refuse to accept it that way now. When also the twist when they throw away, the twist when they just kick away.
Mama, okay, now let's use an example of this thing we are talking depression. It's not that they refuse to accept. Look at one lady when they show for Nigeria, where they say kill me, bikini, we put her for a pocket of water. You remember lately?
Okay, yeah. That will take almost 2 years old.
That is a typical example of depression. The one with that childbirth online, they worry that lady. No normal woman, no matter the strength. If you watch that lady interview with the interviewer, the way she was talking, if I say she was reading super story, with comfort, with peace, with happiness. She's depressed. You know, that one not be said as spiritual. Like depression, like postpartum depression, they worry that lady. The way she was narrating it, you will know she's not okay.
Okay, you see her now. You see the problem now. When our Nigerian people have this problem, the family will be saying, don't let people hear, or they'll say you're the mad. It's not a madness now. It's a social, you are welcome. It's a for you that you are welcome.
There's a case that happened to a place in this UK some years ago. Now, when Nigeria Igbo play person, their son, whether than the pressure or not, this one, the entire, they feel like spiritual language. The entire, this one, not big case, the entire the boy rope, they beat out, they feel like witchcraft. So you take, I believe Africa, some African people, some black, we not feel men, we not feel change.
Okay, like the parents when they beat her, they said I wish they went up because and I was depressed.
They feel like witchcraft. But did you know when they get mental illness, they feel like witchcraft. They tie them from bed, news carry them, like BBC I tell watch out for this country where you are there to talk to you so. This one, they know Africa now. They are here in Europe, UK.
I know, but that is the many problem we are having here. You know, you make example with that guy that way put the pikin for bucket. That guy now, for good 2 years, the sister said, no, pastor go pray. Because this is the one we're saying, in mash the pikin to send a rat. Me and you now in Nigeria, it's not, there's no awareness. There's not, even if there are awareness, mama, there is no good medical infrastructure in that country. But we are not what the ones in abroad. They happen and get the case of graduate force they handle now.
Abroad is stupidity. Those ones in abroad.
No, you don't have to call it the stupidity.
We can't say they're not doing that here.
I don't know the case of Kajima first they handled yesterday. See they handled and I don't know whether she did see the life. The boy they make he disgruntled her daughter for Nigeria. Now like his 5 years old son, now they put he cassava for mats. That became the peace blood now. And they see they beg the family of the man and the family of the guy say, make the guy not report to police saying a spiritual this they go pray for him.
That awareness we don't have. Everything is spiritual. Like I said in my text when I wrote now in the comment, Mama, it is when I came to Europe, I go school for Nigeria. I never come across the word dementia, my years in Nigeria. I never came across the word depression.
Okay.
Especially dementia. Until I come this country, I work with old people. I work with dementia people in this country. Even before I begin to care I work, I go train. I never hear the word in Nigeria, dementia, until I come this place. It doesn't mean that people are not suffering from it in Africa back then. But they go say they're winch. They go say the grandmama na winch. They'll go try for bush. They'll go try for backyard.
No, okay, like this guy now. How are we going to help ourselves? Because this time we're not talking like this thing tomorrow. But how are we going to help ourselves?
The treatment can involve combination of change of lifestyle by doing more exercise, by going to see a talking therapist, by medicine. You understand? And it all depends if you have been diagnosed, if it is mild, moderate, or severe. Now it will depend on what they will administer. Maybe if it is severe, the severe one, it's a combination of visiting a talking therapist is a specialist of depression, talking therapist, medicine, and change of lifestyle entirely because it's severe. But mine was just to visit a talking therapist. I don't know why my doctor gave me the medication antidepressant, but I never took it for 1 day, and I'm fine. Everything is okay.
We thank God. We thank God.
I see this health issue now, and that's why I say I bless God for this group, this foundation, or this where we are now. Like the last time we talked about health, Mama, in fact, the way I take my health seriously, you say, I want to write international exam. I'm really on it. Last week Thursday now, that day we were talking about it, and the next day I was telling you now, I said, my doctor called me. All of a sudden I saw a text that I should go and have a blood test. I can't say for this corona, I never called doctor since February. We don't go to hospital, you can't go to hospital, you can't go to the surgery. The way they write and say I get blood test, Mama, my heart don't cut. So what it does, because I'm telling you, I'm not the same amount. I don't know if Italy, but this country, Mama, now make you don't get medical problem. They go build house for your head. They're not going to give you British space. Anybody from UK will testify. That is why I love this country. Health, Mama, when they write letter, I saw them they call. And when they call me, I saw them they write letter. Yes, I don't go do the blood test now. on Friday I will get the result. I just the day. I don't want to hear any bad news because I know this. At times I need to visit. So what is this country? Mom, I tell you, because I get high blood pressure since 2016. I'm on three different kind of medication to control my high blood pressure. They're not being left. They tell people that they do control blood tests. In this country, maybe they are on every 3 months.
Okay.
But what we are saying, in everything, my darling people, nobody sabi pass. If you notice anything unusual about your body, seek help. Seek help. Person wey dey cry for better pass for person wey dey think for ground, and the person wey dey laugh for better pass wey dey cry.
No, you know, now it is very easy to say it. So you know that we are not helping ourselves in that way.
You should seek help. Seek help doesn't mean asking a friend to go to the right authority.
I know, but if you know that there are this depression we are talking about, before it will lead to before we go to the next level, because you don't have somebody to discuss it with. Because it is better you keep it to yourself than when you discuss with somebody, the next another person don't take and do video, another person don't take and laugh you. That is why we are locking up, and it's really killing us.
That one has blamed. If you are talking this, you are talking of people on social media.
No, not social media. I'm not talking generally. Who the social media come out? You know they are poor now. You don't say there are something. What is supposed to maybe somebody lose job now? He lose something. If you don't see a person talk to now, then the depression can lead to 2-3 days a week. But if you feel shut out, you don't solve the problem. Not be say that person when you shut out to, you come and go to another person. That's why.
Depression, like you dey talk now, depression is not like the company they warning you. Now something they trigger them. Like say person lose job now, you begin they think. Mama, my own thinking was so bad. If I did with you, you go to ask me say, Augustina, why you dey breathe like this? Why your breathing no dey reach down? And I never knew I was breathing like that.
Wow.
It was that bad. Anywhere I go, if I go with person, they say, Augustina, why are you breathing like this? And to me, I dey breathe like normal person. They will say, I don't know how to talk and say it, they will say, I dey breathe rich. I know like when you go do, you understand when you breathe. And I swear to God, and I never knew I was doing that. I went to visit somebody, the person asked me, say, why am I breathing like this? And I never knew. Now when I come see say my weight don't go out of the window, I took myself to the doctor. This is what I'm saying.
I'm so tired this evening. Wanna forgive me? I'm tired. Oh, I don't look man.
Let me give chance to Sitalati to call. So
okay.
Just like I said, the treatment they tell you don't know until you are diagnosed if yours is mild, if it's severe, or if it is mild.
Which means it can lead to mental illness if it's not well. If proper treated, okay. And that mental illness now. Because I don't know whether there's if.
Don't cross border. I'm gonna let us see mental illness.
But that is depression now. Depression is they say it's almost the same thing now.
No, Mama, no. Depression is if it's properly if you seek help quickly and if it's properly attended to, if you are to the treatment, the right treatment. I don't think it can lead. That is it can only lead to mental illness. Maybe if it is a severe one, even if it's a severe one and it's under control, I don't think it can lead. I don't know.
Sister, we need to take off ourselves. Okay, you welcome, Sister John Pat. Good as Sister say, believe me, most people don't know the symptoms of depression. If they don't know, they can't help. I think awareness is yes. That's what I'm trying to. Many people don't know that they are depressed. So.
Okay, now let me go. I know many people don't. Mama said many people don't know. Okay, now.
Even this mental illness, many people when they crazy, they don't know that they are crazy, so they don't even go to doctor.
Mama, make I shock you. Today my son on Friday I go bank. I go front of bank. You know some with the queue, the bank in the bank, with the queue to enter bank. I go from queue. One lady go from my back. Now African lady, make I not call the country, but maybe Nigerian African lady. You know, when looking okay. Oh, no God, no let us person say mental illness. So this one they talk so they talk so mad person they sweet to look, but nobody can make it in family. The maybe for true because I get pimples they worry me. So for people do my face, for true, I just two meters between each other. From blue and just on my back, she just call my friend. They say hello, like you don't go to the ground. She just touch my face, like which finger touch my face, say ah. So people they worry me. So people they worry at you. So if people come in face, full in face today, the next day they disappear. I should take that word. I just assess the woman from head to toe. My mom tell me say this person is not right. I swear to God, I just give her a gap. I open my bag, take my hand sanitizer. I just take time, touch me, but she touch me for face. I say I cover myself with the blood of Jesus. You know these 2 minutes, this woman start display for you. This one, she gets serious mental illness. But maybe some people everything trigger her. No, she don't get her. You go know all these people like for this country, these people get mental illness. They go to bank, they get that. Even bank, they learn. If you see similarly this woman they do for front of bank, I swear to God, this one get mental problem, you don't go believe. Beautiful lady. That's why she kneel down. That's why she dey roll for ground. After she go stand up, you go see say she dey normal. Because this line too, mama, it got to a time, and I she did that for my bag. When we went near the door, it person to me, the bank, whether the bank manager, because she dey do cinema. But if you see this person, if she don't do cinema, you know the message to the ground. You go to that church, I said, please, can I allow her to go? That they know her. Let me just allow her to go before we say she won't come take money. They know the day when they put their benefits for account. They know. As they get mental illness, they know. But imagine they don't pay money for her. So she won't come take money. She never tell the lady, say, I know just 20 pounds she need to take, but she just do weekend. Mama, that for you. I swear to God, I don't even say she touched me. I was just thanking God for her life. She entered bank, go machine, collect. She never go counter, she go machine, collect money. Blessed machine give her 5 pounds. As that, she will do security 5 pounds. Security stand for the bank say is not permitted to take the money. She don't pay. He said the security must be big. He said I give her 6 cents and collect the 5 pounds. As a told this person, just took the money from the same pocket. Just go outside.
That's how now no maybe depression I can't lead, which is it is possible, it is possible from depression to mental illness. There be 5 and 6 like that, Abi.
All of a sudden, just the maybe they go church. Maybe say like stuff like this, just the retreat, you know, they come out. They say what I'm not just I cannot do the more.
Oh, the network is bad. We're not hear you again, my sister. The network they break. Okay, sister, make I see.
Okay.
Yes, sister. Okay, I'll call you back. You welcome, Sister Nancy. Please, people now share this video. See them now. This is the video that's supposed to be shared. Supposed to go viral. Everybody, most of 80 or 90% of people dead there. They don't want you. Do you know why people is running away now? They don't want to hear for them to feel guilty. The more you run from it, the more you waste your opportunity to cure from it. Believe me. Because depression method in it is by talking. Saying what pains you are. That's what I know about it too. My co-worker son just killed himself 1 month to his wedding because he was depressed. Wow, God forbid. Hello, sister.
Hello, Mama. Good evening.
Sister, good evening. Welcome.
Yes. First and foremost, I'd like to appreciate you so much thank you so much for your platform.
We thank God.
And thank you very much. Thank you very much for this topic. It's a serious thing, and this thing is everywhere. It is everywhere, and it scares me the way it's being handled in Africa, particularly in Nigeria. And I must say that one of the reasons why depression is not easily diagnosed, or let me not say easily diagnosed per se, because really I'm a physiotherapist. I have worked with patients back in Nigeria. So I know a couple of psychiatrists, a couple of psychologists, and we keep saying all of these things. But I think first and foremost, the ignorance in Africa, in Nigeria, then the illiteracy, then you see this thing called religion,
Eh?
Even this thing called religion. When
Religion, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we have religious leaders that don't even let us know the truth. They don't let us know the truth. You go to a pastor will say, no, come for deliverance, so start drinking olive oil. So that's, I think, reasons why depression is in Africa is not easily picked. And then the shaming, the society, the shaming, somebody has...
Where?
And people start saying, this is a mad person. Number one, depression is not madness. I've had to correct people several times that when you see somebody who is depressed, the person is not mad. Stop using that word mad. I don't even like
because it's not even helping the case. It's not helping the person. It's not helping the person.
Exactly. And then, like how will I put it? When the society has, put a standard for how people should live their lives. For example, somebody is not married, somebody is single, or somebody doesn't have children, and the society has, put this standard. There was a person I was arguing with, and the person said, once you're above 35 years old and you're not married, then it is a sickness. And I had to call the person. I said, no, you don't say that to people. You don't. Those are the things that lead to depression. Number one, religion. In Nigeria, I've had to correct many religious leaders, to be careful the kind of thing they pass out to their congregation.
No, they don't care. They only care for themselves. They will collect from the poor congregation for them to feel okay. Like the one that sister said that leads to death, the one that commits suicide. Okay, that is depression. Is that not mental? The person will go. That will not be mental illness.
Yeah.
If you can't lead to kill himself. Like the one was the start of, they said the co-worker's son kill himself. 2 weeks to...
Yeah, sometimes depression can actually lead to, it leads to suicide. If it's not checked, if you don't seek for help, if it's not checked, and it's about to linger on for a long time, then, it becomes a moderate kind of, it becomes a severe depression. So, like I said, this thing is really real, do you get? And I would like to share my experience with you. 2 years ago, I moved to Europe, and I came in for my studies, quite alright.
Okay.
The moment I came in, I was hit by severe stress. I've never experienced that kind of stress in my entire life. I've not been in school for over 10 years, and the moment I changed my environment, and I moved and I got to Europe, it was stressful, and what stressed me were education, starting to read books all over again, and the weather, the environment, the culture, the cultural shock, it was
real for you.
Like, it was, as I said, different things can trigger this thing called depression. Anything can trigger it. We all have our share of depression. Everybody has a share, but something has to trigger it. And the next thing is, I started losing interest in even studying. So I came here, and from the stress, I then had a heart attack.
Wow.
A terrible heart attack. And that changed my entire life. Like I said, I'm a physiotherapist. So I know what physical fitness is all about. I know what it is to move around. I know what physical activity is. I know what my diet should be. These are things that I was educating people back home in Nigeria before I moved to Europe.
Okay.
And then I saw myself in that light. And all of a sudden, I just stopped going to school. All of a sudden, I stopped going to school. And I found out that I just started crying for no reason. I'm in my room and I'm crying for no reason. And then my appetite became, really wacky. I started eating voraciously, like eating heavy meals. And the next thing I found out was that I was growing excessively big. And I wouldn't lie. Immediately I saw all of those signs, I sought for help immediately. Thank God, maybe because I'm, a healthcare personnel, maybe because I know these things. That I was able to, snap out of it. I'm like, no, I need help. So I got, I sought for a psychologist, so I had like 4 different health, personnels, on my case. I have a psychologist, I have a doctor, I have a nurse, and I have a psychiatrist as well. So there's something that they call cognitive behavioral therapy. And what cognitive behavioral therapy is, trying to, I mean, because what depression does is like you begin to lose competence about yourself. You begin to lose your motivation. I think mine was like I was feeling very incompetent. I just thought that I couldn't become anything after a severe illness. After a heart attack, I thought I cannot become anything again in life.
Oh my God.
Okay. And I
Okay.
started to I felt like I couldn't become anything in life. In fact, I was in a relationship, and I told the guy, see, I just leave me alone. I started cutting off all of my relationships with people. All my friends. All of a sudden, everyone just started irritating me. I'm like, I stopped talking to people. I stopped talking to my family members back home, and I'm like, I'm useless. I'm not worth it. What else is left for me after a heart attack? Do you get? And at that moment, I tried this cognitive behavioral therapy and, with medications as well. So what the medications is with, they start with a low dose and they begin to increase it, step by step. It's a stage by stage thing. And what it does is that there's something they call serotonin. Serotonin is a chemical in the brain, Once your serotonin level starts to drop, do you get? In depression, your serotonin level starts to drop, and that has, an effect on your appetite, I think. And that is what makes you eat. Because when your serotonin level is low, you start to eat, especially sweet things. Do you get? Yeah, and I noticed I said, having, this thing, appetite, cravings for sweet things, sugary things.
But at the end, excuse me, sister, at the end, when you now get everything you want, were you out of the depression or you still remain there? You were looking for more, because that's what I listened to many videos before I come this evening. So I will be putting each one.
Yeah, it's a continuous process. Do you get? But the drugs are not something that you're going to use, for a very, very, very long time. Do you get? That's why I said cognitive behavioral therapy, having somebody to talk to, counseling, constant counseling. Like, I see all of my healthcare professionals at least 3 times in a week. I have a particular day when I have to see my nurse. I have a particular day when I have to see my psychiatrist. I have another day when I have to see my psychologist. And they keep calling me. Do you get? Once I miss an appointment for any reason, they will call and they want to find out what happened. And what they do is that, because they know that this thing can actually lead to suicidal attempts. Do you get?
That depression can lead to suicide, not mental.
It can actually lead to suicide. It can. Yeah. It can lead to suicide.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Once you have suicidal attempts, then yeah. So.
Okay, now after many years, that you are now okay, Abi. Hello.
See, this thing is not, how I put it, it's not a disease, apparently. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not a disease. It's not a long-term disease. It's not like HIV, AIDS, or whatever. It's just a disorder. Dig it? And it's something that it's a continuous process, Continuous process.
No, we always say,
Emotion.
it's just like we always say to God, oh, Baba God, if you fit do this one for me, I get this thing. I go repent, I go do this. But you go get them. But we'll get the something. Later, we'll call see, we'll happy for the something for 30 minutes or a day. The next day, the something don't start again. The unhappiness don't start again. Why?
That's why I'm saying that it's
Oh, network.
Hello.
Okay, I'm hearing you now.
Yes, it's a roller coaster. I don't know how it is for other people, but for me, it was a roller coaster of emotions. Sometimes I'm high, and sometimes I'm low. It goes up and down. Sometimes I'm really high. I'm happy with life. And sometimes I start to get low. So I've been taught that once I start to reach my low moment, and I start to identify my low moment, the next thing for me to do is to snap out of it. Do you get? So what are those things that, all of a sudden I don't enjoy doing, do you get? Or I have to find something to to actually make me happy. And one of the things I started doing was, dancing. I go for dance classes, I go for dance classes, or I go out, just go to cinemas, watch movies and all that, just so that to take myself out of, that environment or whatever it is that is going to make me depressed again. So it's not like it's not like a constant, thing like that. It's just a roller coaster. It goes up and down.
Okay, well, thank God. Sister, good that you can call me now. And let me try to call you. Okay, sister, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, now, ciao. Sister, good, and let me try to call you. Okay. Now, wow, my people, this is not be joke. Hello, sister.
Hello, Mama.
Hey, sister, you welcome our doctor. Urobo sister, doctor. I don't want to call your name. When they don't call, carry you go.
I really like this, man. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
So, I just wanted to contribute. Say me, I like to speak pidgin. I just want to maybe not to blow grammar. So I just
want to hear your grammar now. No, I said I don't want to hear your grammar because I don't go hear your grammar.
Okay.
Latin is sister. Latin is here.
I want talk. The first thing I want to say, talk. Depression and mental illness.
Okay.
When we Africa hear mental illness, we think of person where they craze. That's what our mind.
Where?
No, mental illness, mental disorder. Now group of disorders, and not be disease like that sister said. You have eating disorder, anxiety, depression, psychosis might be decreased, bipolar, all that are mental illness. Mental illness is not just decrease.
No, be the one when Nick for road.
Depression is now we in Nigeria. So the first thing I would like to say for depression is that at some point in our lives, we all feel sad. We all feel down. We all feel sad and down. But when it's consistent, say for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you are still feeling sad, you're still feeling down, and then you need to see a doctor. So what are the symptoms and signs of depression? What you love to do, you are not interested anymore. Say you like to play soccer, or we as mother, we like to cook. You cook for your kids, you're happy cooking, and then all of a sudden you are not interested. That is a sign of depression. And it happens sometimes to us, but when it's not persistent, it's there all the time. When it's persistent and it's there all the time, then it becomes a problem.
And that problem now will now from depression to mental illness. Are they going to treat the person with the same medication of depression or mental illness? No.
Mama, we get to that. Let me take it one by one.
Okay.
So for depression, let me take it like this. When you go hospital, they have a screening questions. Some hospitals that they use 10 questions. Some hospitals that they use 20 questions to screen you if you actually have depression. So let me run through those questions. One of the questions when they will ask you, they say, what do you like to do before? You see, they like to do if you like to go shopping, do you still have interest in shopping?
Okay.
If you like to, if you like to cook, do you still have that interest in cooking? That's one question that they will ask you. Another question, do you feel hopeless? Do you feel down and hopeless? Say like hope not day, no hope for tomorrow. Do you feel hopeless? That's another question. For the questions when they go ask you, so they mark them for paper. At the end of the day, they will add all your points together. Now it will make the doctor say, yes, you have depression is mild,
or you don't have depression, or it's severe. Another question they have is, do you have problem falling asleep? You they sleep? Do you have problem falling asleep, or when you sleep small, you wake up for night, you know go feel fall back to sleep? That's another question. Do you feel tired all the time? You will be there bubbly, you're very outgoing, you get enough energy, and then you realize that you don't have energy, you don't get strength at all.
Okay.
Do you have that? How long has it been going on? That's another question.
Okay, that's why. Okay. All these symptoms that when they talk, now when person gets tired, which is depressed.
All these ones now, they will ask you in the hospital.
Okay.
Yes, these are signs and symptoms of depression. You get problem concentrating. Do you have problem concentrating in anything you're doing? Because every task what we they do, even as mothers, forget professionals, you have to concentrate. You get problem, they focus on one task. Maybe you do it 5 minutes, you don't tire, you won't jump to another thing. That is a sign of depression. Another one is me now they talk loud. I can be loud when I'm talking sometimes. And then all of a sudden, I know they feel they talk, me person they even they hear. It is a sign of depression. And then make I end for the last one. Do you have the thought of killing yourself? Have you ever thought? Most people at some point in time in life, you feel tell yourself, say, I beg, this stress too much, make I just end up. It's fine. It's a phase. But when you now consistently think about killing yourself, you're consistently feeling down. You don't have hope again. Like you're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
You're not seeing the light. You are hopeless. You are now hopeless. You don't get hope again. And the hope it actually starts from hopelessness. No hope. And then all the other ones go follow. You stay up at night, you can't sleep, you're eating too much, you they think, and they are stressors, I must say. They are stressors. Some people, it can be, I don't reach 35, I never get married. All my younger sisters, they don't marry, I never marry. That is a stressor. You lost your job, is a stressor. You lost your spouse.
Okay, sister, after recovering this thing.
Give you problem.
Okay, sister,
Your children are giving you problem, is a stressor. So they are stressors. So when you want to now take care of depression, first of all, you have to understand, you have to know that there is something wrong with me. This is not me. And then you want to seek help. For Western world, there is a lot of awareness. But in Africa, we don't have that awareness. I can tell you that my mother does not know the sign of depression. Now, me will go there around, people will go there around, and I go say, this one is depression. No. Most people don't have that awareness, and I will tell you the reason why. I worked in a hospital whereby I did 3 months in the psychiatric hospital. I don't see any depressed case. Most of them are psychosis. People when Nigeria will say they colo. Nobody they say they depressed. And you know why? Our religion, I type it for comment section just now. Our religion don't help a lot with depression. Our religion has really helped a lot. And why do I say that? Because in Africa, we blame our problems on the devil. We blame our problem on my papa's sister, my mama's sister. They are evil forces where they worry us. And that helps. When you start blaming others, you start blaming our devil, they worry me, oh, I need deliverance. So
but sister, no religion, which religion they fit cure now? There are so many pastors where they had join the problem when person don't get already.
Which thing?
You say religions too that they help if person gets
religion in regards to depression. In my own opinion, religion has helped, and statistics. I do public. I have masters in public health too, so I know about statistics. Because in Nigeria, in Africa, let me speak for Nigeria, where I work for 2 hospitals before I come Western world. There, you see that a lot of people don't come to tell you they are depressed. Because if they have these signs and symptoms of depression, they go say, "Na devil, na devil, they worry you now. They worry you now. Your auntie, now one witch from one place," and then we run to church. When we run to church, they will come do deliverance. And then another thing when they help to the preaching where they hear every Sunday, they give us hope. If you are down and depressed, sometimes when I feel down, what I do is I go to YouTube and look for preaching. By the time I go finish that preaching, I don't they run around my house and they jump.
When and I think I advise my people when they follow me with. Then it ends where as some of our videos, like this video now, when you come across it, listen to it very well to help you. Me when you're there now, I go release it to the video again. Okay?
I will say preach it, Papa. You know, Joe Austin is an inspirational speaker.
That's what me I tell they wake up in the morning. I pick from there.
You can pick your mood from. So that's why I said to an extent, religion has helped. Because you going to church on Sunday and your pastor, not the other prosperity pastors, the ones that are telling you have faith. God say you will pass through problem, but you will overcome.
You overcome it and we're master prize. Yeah, John Olsen is really helping me. Now I told you since 5 months when I start this prayer, this thing.
So the two reasons why we don't kill ourselves in Africa, the suicide rate is not so high. It's religion, that preaching every Sunday, and we blame our problems on other people. We blame our problems on the devil, and which is where the warriors. We know they look with it, but here in the Western world, they blame their problem on themselves. Oh, my own don't finish. I did this. I should have done that. They know. Most of it, they know they claim faith. We claim faith for that side. Even if I'm feeling depressed, down and depressed, you know, God said it's going to be fine. We go to the Bible, we'll read. So I see religion as therapy. That Sunday church, that going to Wednesday service, prayer meeting, it helps a lot of the population. I make the suicide rate not too high. So back to the medical aspect of it. So when you go to the hospital, if you have all these symptoms all the time, you go to the hospital, you go say, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that, I'm feeling that. So your doctor will be like, this sounds like depression, but that's fine. Let me screen you. So they bring out the screening questions. Some hospitals have 10 questions. Some hospitals have 20 questions. I've seen a patient where we say from the 20 questions when I asked her, not only 3, 9, answer yes to. She answered yes to 17 questions for the depression. So we just had to start her on medication immediately, because that kind of person, when you leave them for another 1 month, they can even kill themselves. So depression it's okay to feel down and depressed and hopeless sometimes, but when it's persistent, when you start feeling like that every day, like me, I wake up in the morning 6 a.m., I take my shower, I say my prayers, and I take my shower. If you see me say, I know that by 10 o'clock, say on my day off, the day when I know they work, say, okay, something is wrong. So for me, if my husband sees me at 12 in the afternoon, say, I never bath, he go say, are you okay, baby? Are you fine? Okay. So those are the signs of what you do before your routine, and then you not get interest. I like to go to the movies with my kids. At the end of the day, I not got to go movies with my kids again. I know they're interested. When they say, okay, baby, let's go, I say, I know they're interested. Those are signs of depression. It is okay to have these signs. It is okay, but when you are not counting 1 month, 2 months on these symptoms, you need to see a doctor. And it doesn't start from medication. It's the screening questions. Now the doctor go decide. Say, you not get them. All you get them is mild. All you not get them, or all you have it is severe. At some point, they will have to even hold you there and just, admit you in the hospital. That's in regards to the questions that you gave. So I'm advocating that if you have the signs, they've been going on for some time, seek medical help. And talking too helps. Sometimes when I feel somehow, I call mama, I go cry, give herself. There's nobody where no get problem for life. Everybody. Yeah, they call you. Me too. They call you well now. Sometimes I don't call mama. I'll just cry, give her, say, I don't like this thing. She will advise. So you find that person that you can still talk to, Because
it helps well, but this calling, that is when you trust that person not break your trust, because you can fall into depression or be saying, wait till the secret way you tell this person. You can't go here at the next day from that person. That thing will make you go more even depressed than it happens.
Yes. So So in Nigeria, in Africa, to be honest with you, we don't worry about stigma when it comes to depression. Now psychosis, the craze, now here, now down. In the
Even sister, so sad. No, they call everybody.
The stigma. I know somebody where we say she's depressed. I tell her, I say, this one are depressed. I asked her all the questions. And then she said, I said, girl, this is depression. You need to go on medication. She was so worried about the stigma. He go there my record. Anyway, if I want to go find job now, they will see that I have depression. But that one no, that one no they important more than your life.
I know that is the help. That is the help we don't have within us, within African communities. The white people, they help us. I think sister talk and say, in go the talking therapy, of which if to say we say she wants to belong to okay, she want to relieve herself from that pain. If the young say can't go, people there, you don't go again because that person go see her tomorrow. You go to say in the craze, not lie.
Not be lie. It's in the Western world, we Africans, we they worry more about depression. This my friend when I did reference, so nobody knows say she jumped depression. I think last year around 2 a.m. she called me from sleep that she won't kill herself, that she's suicidal. I rushed, I leave my sleep, I went, she was at work, she called her boss, I carry her for work. I say, you know what, you have to be on the medication. Today as I speak to you, not only me and her know say she's depressed, so stay on medication. Because the people worry about stigma a lot. People worry. She had bad marriage. Man bring her come from Nigeria. The man they not stay for 6 months. The man was abusing her, beating her, everything. It wasn't easy for her. She's still dealing with it. Not only when she get better, they take her off the depression medication. But nobody knows. Nobody knows. So here we worry so much about the stigma. But what I will say is, if you are depressed, seek help. These are the symptoms. We don't talk about the symptoms now. Okay. That is why we are here to learn. Feeling hopeless, down, depressed, you don't get hope again, suicidal thoughts, all these symptoms. Yes, we all.
Somebody said that, our sister, somebody wrote down that there are mobile health applications that can help us in this regard.
Mobile health,
no, mobile health, yes. What is, Sister Yinka, what is mobile health?
So, we have to seek help. We have to seek help. Don't shut yourself out of the world. Now, that's the problem with this Western world where we do. Whether you are up there, whether you are a professional, whether you be doctor, we all have stressors. We all have stressors. But one thing that helps, we all have stressors. One thing I tell people, try to exercise. Exercise is good. And take care of your stressors. What are the stressors? You lost a job.
Okay, it's a mobile app. Okay, it's a mobile apps. And they come up, this shade, draw, go back. Email. Okay.
Okay, mobile app is like you can enter the question on maybe on your phone, on the app. Then it will tell you whether you did depressed or not.
It says a mental health application. You can download it on your phone, several of them. We know. That's what I was saying instead. They say, yes, many people who don't have interest. They say, for me to come, let me go to the mobile DC and download it. Go to Google. But it's not the same by speaking out to somebody. Believe me, it's never the same. Not lie.
Not be lie, that is why they have the cognitive behavioral therapy, some now psychotherapy. You just go there and talk. They will be asking you questions that will make you talk more. It's open-ended. They call it open-ended. They will let you talk. Like this, my friend, when I talked to, she did talking therapy. You know what? For her, but she was still having those thoughts. She was constantly thinking about the bad marriage. The man pushed her from upstairs, come down. She was just like, now my life be this. Why would he bring me here and abuse me? You know, it was just constant thinking about that stressor. But then she come meet Oyibo. She don't even born for Oyibo. She's happy now. So that stressor, it don't come out. So
okay, but you said she's still there on medication now. Why? The sort of finish after she gets everything what she wants.
Okay,
okay, so when she was pregnant, the first baby where she they pregnant, for that 9 months, for in short, after that time, she was not on the medication. And then I think the baby was around 1 year, 6 months. She no say the guy where she do even when he dey with get mental illness, he dey colo.
That is the new after leaving the husband.
That was the new stressor. Yes.
Oh my God.
She can't even move, come up for her place. She can't move when they stay with me for some time. That one they colo, make it not go harm her, the baby. And then that stressor started again. She had to go back on the medication. She go see her doctor. She's stressed. She's working. She was taking care of the baby, She had to go back. That's another big stressor again. She was fighting it, saying, no, I will not go back. I don't move fast. I don't try. I will not go back. But she couldn't. After back and forth, they had to put her on the medication. Low dose medication. But the medication said, even they let her, they lose her hair. One of the side medication. She can't lose her hair for the middle of...
No, say she cannot be cancer.
No, not the cancer. Some of the depression medication, the side effects.
That is the chemical one. That was the chemical one Sister Latin was talking about. Nabi, the chemical medication.
So I think the biggest factor for us, we Africans, is awareness. If we are feeling down, we have to recognize the signs and symptoms of depression. If you don't know, say we know headache now. We know the signs and symptoms of malaria back in Africa. We know say when cold they catch you, you don't like this. Then you go say, I won't go to test too. But most people don't know the signs and symptoms of depression. That's where we have to start from. How do you, like I said, my mother will not know if she's feeling down and depression. Don't know what they call depression now.
That's so
how do we give ourselves awareness to know the signs and symptoms of depression? That's where we need to start from. Me and you know, say, if I feel down, if I bath 6 a.m. and not for the bath again, and it continues for 2 months, I will know that something is wrong. Some people, they don't know her like that. They never even hear that word depression. So like I said, the hospitals don't have for work in Nigeria. It's more of psychosis. People where they colo, depression. Nobody, they see anybody for clinic say, I'm feeling down, I get headache, I'm feeling depressed. They see anybody like that. Everybody run to church. They start quoting Bible, doing fasting, make the problem.
Which this is not helping. Going to the religious side of it without medication, it will not help then.
It helps some people. If some people go there with their faith, they get.
Okay, with your faith you are here. That is true. Okay, yeah.
The talking therapy, so now the talking therapy, the cognitive behavioral therapy, they don't do anything for you. They talk now. Now just talking now your faith, so to speak, now will still make you feel better. So when you go to church, that's why I say only in regards to depression, I am of the opinion that religion and faith helps for depression in Nigeria. Not everybody can go for counseling. That church, that preaching, where we they hear so, the now be counseling, now be our counseling. Now be our counseling. When the Bible say have faith, have faith. Faith is the substance of things not seen, evidence of things not evidence of things hoped for. That's it go come bring your mood up. Say, okay, this job when I target, so Bible say I go get time. So in depression, in my own opinion, in regards to depression, religion and faith helps.
Okay, Sister Granny Gloria thought that depression is a very serious case. A lot of people don't want to accept. We are still here. Many of us will not accept it too, because it's very difficult to overcome. We need help and support. Nigerians will never accept it. Believe me, they will even their own depression don't pass depression. Don't talk to me to my talk. They will never accept it. Caller, you are very right. Thanks, they are thanking you.
So we need to say, let's seek help. If I'm feeling down, okay, I've talked to Mama Gladys for 1 month. I'm not feeling better. Run to your doctor. They will screen you. They have a screening. Not be say when you just go there, they will give you medication. No. They will do that screening for you. Some hospitals, 10 questions, 20 questions. They will score it. And then at the end of the question, they go total RAM. How many do you have? 15/20 or is it 10/20? it depends on what you score. The physician will say, okay, you can do therapy or I can put you on medication. You know, and medication, even recent research have shown that for people who are even suicidal, people that are thinking of killing themselves, don't give them antidepressants, which is a depression medication. Because when you now, they are constantly thinking of killing themselves, when you give them the medication, what happens? You now bring up their mood to go and kill themselves.
No, I don't understand. No, I don't understand. That the person wey don dey feel say okay, like that your friend wey call say wan kill himself now. How you call take help am?
The ones when they constantly if you are thinking of killing yourself, you dey suicidal. They go ask you question. In the past 1 month, how many times have you thought of killing yourself? You can say maybe 3 times or 4 times. Do you have a plan? If
wow.
you say yes, it's serious. Do you have a plan? They will say, okay, what is the plan? Are you going to use gun, or you want to do it by taking a medication? The physicians, they get questions, already prepared questions that will ask you, that will help them diagnose your present state. Some said we go call them for hospital. They're not, they let them come out. They will just go and commit them. They say, we'll commit them to the hospital. Some go say, yes, I will kill myself, I will kill my wife, I will kill all my children.
Just like that Cameroon woman now wey kill him wife, leave those 3 children beside. Now depression, I lead that you see be depression, because that you na depression no lead to mental, it no lead to mental. The depression of say I won't care, I ain't get, and it take 2 years to talk am. Nobody take am serious.
Some may not be depressed, some na anger, too much anger. It may not be depression. When you rage, you come, you must do this, it's rage. Some may not be depressed. Most people, when they depressed, they don't really think of hurting somebody else. Most times, so I may be wrong.
No, we must say, someone is saying, let us come now, okay? Because we are seeing the moon like this social media of a thing now. Somebody you never talk to, you just like one way or the other want to come and enter you. That person, who is he? He said he want to bully. They not use by bullying somebody. They not change to be a saga. Of which to me, I never accept that thing. That's a saga. That is bullying in the highest level. Is that person trying? That person, is he frustrated also need to be broken? Is that person trying to, that is, they call him saga, of which to me is not saga. Trying to bully, no, it's just bullying. You know that person will feel bad. That person can even lead to that person suicide. Okay, who is that person? That person whose sickness is the sick? That is the psychopath. That one I be psychopath like that now. You don't pass depression, be psychopath. Abi?
The bully, most of some of the bully case people when they bully people, if you check their childhood, they don't get one thing when it happened to them, when it changed their life. Maybe somebody abused them. You will find one history. People can't just wake up in the morning and start. As I can't just wake up and start bullying people. It's not in me. I know, But there are people. If you check those people who bully, if you check their history, you go see, say they get something when it don't happen to them growing up. And then instead of them to turn it to, become positive, they go come and say, this thing when the thing they kill them inside. So the only way they have to let it out is bullying. So that's how I see it. Most people, when you check their childhood growing up, you go see say maybe papa do their one thing, mama do their one thing.
Not only childhood, even their present life. That is what they call sadists.
So
even their present life, they are not happy. They are seeing you as their child, that you are living the life they're supposed to live. What do we call those people? That is, me no one agree say on they bully you. These people, they are psychopaths. We have to call them psychopaths. They are not bullying. Bullying there is when you love what you are doing, when you are happy of making that person to be sad. But this one is their own present life. Your own life is a threat to them.
Some people, when they can't get what you have,
Okay,
they hate you for it.
that is not bullying. That person is psychopath.
They hate you for it. If you know you are not fit be you, they will just hate you. You know how people, you will just see person don't do anything. I just hate this person. I just hate this person. If you look at it, they search their heart. There's something like the way where this person is. I'm not sure say I'll feel rich there, and then they just hate you for it. So there are people who are just bullied. There are some people where we say something happen to, they see it as an outlet to alleviate their pain when they feel. That's
But excuse me, but it never change her pain, so.
That's what they don't know. It doesn't do anything to help them. It does not do anything.
Because these same people we are talking about now, after they finish with A, they are going to B, they are going to C, they will continue to Z.
That's why you know that there's something wrong with that kind of person. Something wrong. There is a pain she's trying to run from. When she leash out on people, there is a pain that person is running from. Until the person will deal with that pain, it will continue like that. You can fake it, but even to the children, everybody, you go they mean to your own children, you they mean to your spouse. There is a pain, like you're just going from you bully this one. There is a pain that person is running from. You see some people, even in adulthood, maybe 50, 60, they go for therapy. They go talk what happened when they were 5, 6 years. They go say, now that thing, they worry them since. And then they talk.
No, Sister Florence said it's just their way. No, it's not their way. Sister Latin said that, Mama, is in the question to finding a diagnosis for some people. Let's just call them psychopath. Yes.
Psychopath.
A psychopath, yeah. That is not the psychopath. That is people that is mentally ill, Abi.
Yeah, psychopaths. Yeah. So those people, let me use the social media. The social media is so stressful for you guys. When saga starts, Mama Gladys, so they don't call you. You know when you start talking, I like one thing that Sister Latin, they always talk. Let Mama vent. Let Mama talk. You see how they talk your own so. You just they talk they come up for your body. There are a lot of people say, I don't respect the nonsense. I don't respect the they die inside. So I like that this your method of you come to we are here to listen. Mama, just vent. Just say it. We are here, we're listening. When you vent finish and then we'll go to the topic of the day. So Sister Latin is always saying, let Mama vent, let Mama talk. You they talk and come out for body. All those online they cause depression. It's stressor. It's presenter live video. It's stress. When this one they call your name for this side, this one they call your name for this side. These are the stress.
And the worst part where they're accusing you, putting lies on what you don't even know about. What is on their life, they want to put it on you. Just imagine.
Yes. But what you have worked for a long time, your foundation, person goes, oh, you don't chop person money. All these are stressors. So if you feel the need to talk about it, to vent, you'll just talk and you'll just come up for your body. These are the stressors I'm talking about. So it's good to have your support system. That's why when you come on air, person wey they follow you, see, go say, this woman, you don't come again. You don't. But we were patient. We don't they follow, but patient. Mama vent, and then that's okay. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to let it out. Just let it out. It's good for our mental health. So that's how I talk and reach you.
Thank you very much, sister. We appreciate that. But the last one. What about after the presenter talking? You see now we are talking of mental ill now. How we go take how we go take help ourselves? We are still under 200. But if to say maybe you want to bring somebody down now, there will be 500, 1,000, 1,005. Who are those people? Those people watching, are they still the same psychopath like the presenter?
That's what my husband asked me now. That how many people are watching? I told him, say, if not quarrel now, Mama will get 1,000. I said, it's like that. Okay,
who are those people? Who are those people then?
So there are some people who thrive in problem, argument, fight, quarrel, saga. There are some people who are just like that. They thrive in it. There are people who are praying, make una they quarrel, they fight each other. They just thrive.
And what it can be, you know, in that person they sick because what it can be in your enjoyment.
We not gonna be like that. We don't know what it at the end. Some people say that they take and they cure their depression. I don't know how it cures. For me, go even they stress me more. There are sometimes, Mama, when you come online, you're crying. I'm crying. It stresses me too. I'm like, Mama, I don't want to see you like this. I don't want to see you they cry. I don't want to see you they stress. You know, but some people thrive in all those kind of environments where we say saga, saga. Some people, it's just like two people they fight for streets. Everybody go run, go. Me, I not go run, I not go look. It go stress me. Just look, watching two people fight will stress me. So I'll stay back. So a lot of people they like I'm like that. They take and they cure depression. I don't know how they take and they cure depression.
Well, yeah, we thank God. We also God use people in different way. I think, believe me, if not the prayer session what will start during this COVID-19, and today I can boast of that channel where we pray that many souls have changed. Even change me started from me. The changes started from me. Okay, of which we thank God. People like Batty for social media too much. Of which I thank God for using us to come together to of that channel that is. I can't wait that to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday to be there to read, to talk about what you understand, to talk about God more. So
yeah, I like God, if not for the time.
I know.
I will not say I'm a prayer warrior.
Well, Sister Gua say thank Sister Esther Latin they greet you. He said thank you, I wasn't for you. So the same thing, this our every Sunday topic, so we are going to continue because every one of us need it. We need it well. Me, I don't learn more about myself too. Because maybe it get the point when me I listen to this evening, when me I pick, of which I don't know say, maybe I get if now 100% depressed, maybe I get 50. Because to me now, me I don't feel say, okay, at times I go feel sleepy, and I sleep, I go, no, at times I call you like the midnight now. When I'm supposed to sleep, I say I don't sleep.
I'm not worried, because talking is therapy.
I said I don't sleep, wake up, or I don't feel sleep again. No. So I think that's the first sister we come from America. She made point of it, say all those things are more, all those things are symptoms. If it persists, Abi?
If it persists, if you they get 1 month, 2 months, please go seek help.
But maybe you they wake up, maybe for a day, for this week once in a day, or maybe get what it just make when me and the girl I can't say they wake up in the midnight. Maybe get what it happen where I won't just talk. I never talk a fish. I never express a fish from my body. I'll call sleep, wake up, but not be waiting there continuously.
There are some people you have to understand your sleep pattern. Depression is not diagnosed on just one symptom.
Okay.
It's a constellation of signs and symptoms. When I mean constellation, is group of signs and symptoms. So if the hospital uses that 10 question screening, say you get 5 or 6, but say only not just to wake up. No, some people night that they read, they study their Bible, they pray at night. It's not just that waking up. Say they wake up persistently. Say they feel fall back to sleep. You're always awake. They feel hopeless. They feel down and depressed. They feel say okay, there is no hope for me. You they think of make I just end that suicidal thoughts, which they like, they like again. There are a lot of signs and symptoms. So not be only one, no. They go drive you go back for hospital, say you are not depressed. But you have to have, if it's 20 questions, you have to say yes to at least 10 of those questions.
Okay.
So if it's not be only one. Okay. So but the thing is, generally, regarding your mama, you need to sleep more. I know say you are very hard working. When they sleep too, that is a big stressor. You're not sleeping well. that can stress you out again. So you need to, they say, at least 7 hours. 7 hours.
Okay, my people, won't go sleep now because tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, I don't wake up. Really, your sister, and Sister Farida said, Mama, I sleep by 3. By 3, I shall be doing it for going to 1 month now. Which is there something you want to say that you were not happy?
Say, Mama, I like me to, I sleep. Well, some people, like my husband is okay sleeping for just 4 hours. Me, I need at least 6 hours.
No, me 4 hours. No, if you say we cannot the feel sleep well like that too. Or maybe during the day. Maybe during the day I can't recover the 2 hours. Is that not still good?
But they say no day sleep. Research says no day sleep.
I bet they come make an open door for this boy. And they talk.
They say no day sleep. If no matter how you sleep during the day, it does not compensate for night sleep. That's I read one research about 3 or 4 months ago. So the night sleep is better than the day sleep. So if you say I want to stay up awake all night, and then you say I go sleep during the day, research said it does not compensate for night sleep. So you need your night sleep. So exercise help when we're feeling down and depressed. It's okay to feel it. We all have stressors. We all have problems. It's not rosy anywhere. We all have things we're dealing with. Everybody get what they deal. We can admire people from far when you go close to them. Have we ever thought about the reason why people who are doing well in the society in America here? Two high profile people, they kill themselves. What if this lady when they sell bags? Don't forget her name. And then Anthony Bourdain, that works for CNN, travels all the world. He was dealing with depression. We didn't even know.
Okay, that man that killed himself, Abi.
Anthony Bourdain. This designer way they do bags too. She killed herself. Was it not last year that she killed herself? No, it was last year.
No, Anthony Bourdain was married to one Italian, Aziagento.
Kate Spade also. Kate Spade. She killed herself. So what I'm trying to say is that we all have stressors. We all have things we're going through. So, but if if he's persistent, we're not feeling down, depressed, we can't sleep, we don't have interest in doing things, we're doing 2 days, 3 days, go, go bath. You not get interest to take a shower, and you they bath 2 times a day. Those are signs of depression. In short, those ones you don't even need to wait for 2 months. Say you just go now as a woman 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, you don't feel like it. You're always feeling sleepy. You want to sleep. You don't want to get out of bed. Some people they are not interested in anything. They don't want to get out of bed. They have to pull them from. In that case,
I bet sister, sorry, when I go open door just time. You thought say daily sleeping, you know feel recover the 2 hours where we not sleep for night.
They say people when they stay up awake, then you decide to sleep during the day. They say they compensate for say the day sleep. You don't go say okay because I don't sleep for night, make I sleep during. They said it doesn't compensate for the night sleep. You need your night sleep for your cells to regenerate.
Okay, what about people? Okay, what about people when they do permanent night shift?
Now that point I won't go. So I don't see patients where we say he don't get diabetes, he don't get hypertension, nothing. The father, the parents, fine, but consistent staying awake at night is diabetic, is hypertensive now. Because the stress, you not sleeping, put stress on the body. You're not sleeping consistently.
No, I know. No, I don't make me feel. Me, I come up with people.
Sleep, Mama. I not go.
I know, no, not mind me, more, no, Mama.
You need your night sleep. If I find the research paper, I'm going to send it to you. They said the day sleep does not compensate for night sleep. If I find that research paper, I will send it to you. You need your night sleep. Even if you're sleeping 12 to 5, It's something. You don't get 4 5 hours.
Oh yeah,
You don't,
more go sleep. Oh yeah, more start on this night.
if I find that research paper, I will send out to you. They said the day sleep does not compensate. And then if you Google it, Google is our friend. What is the consequences of not sleeping at night for a long time?
Oh my God! Oh my
There are
God!
health risks. There are health risks associated with lack of sleep, persistent lack of sleep for night. They put you at risk for certain diseases. So we should try as much as possible. When I was in medical school, I don't study at night. When it's 12, I go to bed. When it's 6, I wake up. Because if I don't sleep well, the next day I'm useless. But there are some people, like I said, 4 hours. My husband, 4 hours is okay. 4 hours.
Is there some manipulation from the devil too? Can we put this spiritual something too?
Well, we as Africans are religious people, yes, the devil can have hand in that. I'm not going to say though the devil can afflict us with things. So it's our place we have to take our authority in Christ. That's why I said being religion help depression in Nigeria. We have to take authority in Christ. If I feel like I'm feeling down, depressed, I go do midnight prayers. I go intensify my prayer. Father, every arrow of depression, I return you to sender. And then I look within myself. Am I still feeling all this? Am I still having all this feeling? Even if say I don't return out to sender, I don't bind and cast. If I'm still feeling, I run to my doctor. I'm not even going to I'm not allowed to even self-medicate as a medical doctor. I run to my doctor and say, hey, I've been feeling this for a month now. What can I do? They will say, okay, go and exercise. Exercise is very good. Exercise does not mean I keep coming back to exercise. It does not mean you have to go to the gym. You have to have subscription. Waka, you go the waka. 15 minutes, you do 15 minutes, you come back. Just like that. Be active. Waka, exercise. So we have to really look deep and take care of ourselves. My father.
Thank you very much. Hope everybody learn from me to this one. Say, don't give me not because corner the corner. See my body.
Mama,
It's the year.
My father is 81. My father is 81. He does 45 minutes of exercise every day. What's the exercise? He will walk from my house to the market. Walk from house to the market. Now, how many minutes? Then he go come back at 81.
Wow.
He just turned 81. I said, Papa, you will live long. Oh. We live very long.
You go sit around for the next 30 years. Oh.
Yes, so he said when he come back, when he's going, people will say, Chief, where you they go, Chief? Where you they go? He say, I dey exercise. Now exercise, I
and you also say because of all those things, now make a sickness food out of Nigeria. If person don't get one car, yeah, big man with their belly, see their belly, so they carry them everywhere. Not see me and still get to bed. Me and they try to do my exercise. But if they don't get car, they don't from here to they don't fit do one 5 minutes walk again. A car they go carry.
Yes, sir. My father, they challenge me. My papa.
Oh, I see the arrow, but I don't know who put the Snapchat because the network is bad here. Who put the arrow? Thank you very much. I don't see the name. When I see the name for there. Thank you very much. For somebody that put the arrow Snapchat. Thank you very much.
So, Mama, let me give a chance to people who want to call with their experience with depression. Let them, if one or two persons.
Okay, sister. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Every Sunday, next week Sunday, we'll be here to talk. We'll be talking about health. Wait to help us as our prayer to help us.
Thank you. Before I go, I want to say thank you to the sister that called our nurse. I want to say thank you to her. She's a very good teacher, and she did.
You are all marvelous. No. You are no one. Even the one where even sister Agostina, everybody. No.
Agostina, she's always sharing with us.
Wait.
I always speak from my experience. I always speak.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I watch videos, I know they watch for saga. Wait till I go feel learn. What can I speak? Mom, I always tell you now. say, this I pick this point too. I pick this point. I always pick. Nobody they know too much. You know, you pick for people's experience. You know, but one thing I want us to know is that always tell yourself, it's gonna be fine. I can make it. I can do it.
Where?
Motivational videos on YouTube. When one of my friends will say, I take and psych myself. You will be as the person they talk, they talk. You go say, I set my goals today. I will meet my goals. The person go talk for YouTube, then you will come they talk and follow on. Say I will set my goals today. I will meet my goals. I am loved. You come they talk. I am loved. I am blessed. You say I am blessed. Even Christianity don't did. Yeah, a lot of videos like that, motivational videos. Could be 30 minutes. The person will be saying it. You will be saying it to the person too. Just to encourage yourself.
Sister Amakato say, repentance is the total answer. Live a righteous life and eat organic food. That one is still true, Sha. That one is true. Sister Sandra say, good evening, so I came late, but I understand about sleep. Sister Sandra, if you can call in, Sister Sandra, you can call in and tell us the sleep when you say you understand. Abi? This is off to bed, so
anybody with sister, one sister, they say you won't call. Is it the sister from Canada? There's one Yoruba sister that wants.
Oh, no, she don't call already. She don't call already. Now she call just now.
Oh, she
now she call before you.
Okay. So, lovely ladies and gentlemen, if there's any, please, so let's take care of ourselves.
No, this getting man, you see her, before they go open up, it go take time. Many people they fear to talk, say, that's why I like my both women, yeah. Both in the prayer side, in the prayer channel, yeah. You know what it takes us to call. Mercy, when you know your voice, go, hey, don't they depressed before? I see what I put on that. You wait there, yeah, you can have problem because me I don't talk my own for mine and I'm free from it. Now lie.
Exactly.
Okay. You wait taking to say you want to take and bull me, you want to take and shame me, you can't help me, you can't relieve me. Like the two families the way we relieve for the past 2 months now. Believe me, if to say that thing not come out, those two family, that family they for not debt free today.
Yes, you're free. You have to identify that 1-2 persons that you know say they be like bank. They are like bank. Say if you talk to them, your matter no go come out. You know? So but then when I tell him things, he will start stressing and say, no, I don't want to. It's like my bank. I will tell my mother.
Sasada, ya call you away. Sasada, ya call you away.
Identify your support system. Everybody needs that one person.
Where?
Yeah, that one person that can tell you that it's okay, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. It's okay.
But do you know that there are many evil people that they know that they will try to isolate you from everything to make for you not to have trust for nobody. Do you know?
Yes, now.
For you to fall inside that depression and even leads to suicide. It happens so.
You will not be paranoid, you will not be fearful, be on guard.
You cannot have trust for nobody anymore. They will like to isolate you. And when they isolated you, if you cannot control yourself, then you will not become their slave. If you can't be, they will say if you can't be, they join them. But I refuse it. They wanted to do the same thing to me on this social media. But I thank God Almighty for the strength and my faith now carry me reach. So because they really try it in everything because it's not easy. Try to help people that you are helping, they will not turn back to say, yes, you are evil, you are this and this, and you are those people, they know that their problem is not going to be solved. They will even go worse than their life before. But they don't care. Those are the psychopaths that use them. So people using that they are all psychopaths then. That would be that is just the name they're giving to them from today.
Mama, you are strong because it's not easy to put yourself out there. People criticize you. Some people don't feel taken. They'll go commit suicide. You know, you guys are really trying. It's not.
Not everybody is trying. It's not everybody is trying. It's not many people. They are just here to constitute nuisance, to come and vent their vest, their frustrated life to others. What are they doing? What are they contributing? Some are just here. I want to put this one message or this one. Me, I will come see my own talk. If you are there, that was a psychopath now. That was a psychopath.
I want to talk for this one and this one. No.
That person is a psychopath. He's sick.
From platform to platform, commenters now still be the problem. From platform to platform, from one place to another. All those ones they cause confusion. The person that you are following, what will be the person go? What will be he go for this YouTube? Is it the person educating and being a saga? I don't know.
Well, shall we thank God? Maybe when we'll be applying these ones, even me, all of us, our brain will open small. Like always, Sister Lati talking and saying, Mama, emotional intelligence is what you use to deal with social media anti-barriers, okay? Sister Oluwami said that some lecturers in Nigeria will purposely fail their students and tell them they cannot graduate. Some for sexual reasons. So, too many frustration factors in this life. Naim, oh my people, Naim.
Yes, so stressors, those are the stressors I'm talking about. When I say stressors, is what did they frustrate you? What did they cause you pain? Those are the stressors. What are your stressors? You know? So
okay.
It's only God that will deliver.
That will deliver. That is why you please. If you do not go, your time is your time. You can able to join us in the morning or when you wake up. You can go across that video. There are many messages on that video. Our Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday prayer. There is a new message every day. Go and listen to it. Very important. The video we do on our prayer distance is just like a Joe Austin ono, believe me. Because you see that Massimo video, my son, that testimony that I give. Go and look all comment that is there. Do you know how many people that call me almost every day, thanking me that almost 5 of them made such a mistake that the pikin not there, of which it give them pasty today. So say, oh, thank God saying keep the pikin or the pikin engineer today, this and pikin and this, so and because you see that is the problem. I will still put Jennifer calling here. That is the problem that Jennifer is having today. Well, sister said that she was still there before months pregnant. She went and removed that pikin because the mother or she said she never built the 4 flat or the match of what she won't build. You see how different mine was? That money, you see how different mine was when you know God? Before you do anything, you have to say God. You see that money, before I have to go, and I've already decided though, but I have to seek my God. Where is my Bible? It's downstairs. The red Bible. Tell them. I have to seek my God.
That story touched me.
After seeking my God, then I can say, if it be, make we not greet body again. Read the Abono, and I make all the call and say Abono. Nobody care to congratulate me. But today, where are those people today? Where are those people today? Some are still alive, some not they alive again. Are they the one making me to go forward to them? No. Maybe my enemy would have been in that room most for all the days of my life.
Exactly.
So Jennifer Connie have already made that mistake. That is what her sister said, though. That is a problem. For Anna to be coming to social media, insulting people's children, on people's happiness. You can still find your happiness by yourself by going and looking for children without home. Put them in your big mansion you said you have. Carry them to your kitchen. Let them stand everywhere. Because that kitchen, Monday to Sunday, will still remain clean because you are not cooking for anybody.
My God.
Okay? That is only where you will be healed. That you should go near God. Go near God. What did they talk for matter? If I did not take my Bible that morning, maybe my life today will never be the same. Never.
Living in pains. And be living in pains.
Okay? So for the upcoming people, now growing up people, for upcoming, please, I didn't say you should not listen to your parents or listen to your friends. So everybody can advise you. You have the final say. Go to your Bible.
Right.
That is when if you not be the one who say go church once in a Sunday, when I read Sunday, and for pastor to preach, wetin dey inside Bible for now, it go tell una prosperity. More na donate, more na do this, more na do that. Then you dey go and say, yes, I don't go church, God go bless me. No, you did not know God, or you did not listen to the words of God. Open this Bible, don't make you read all Bible. If only one verse you read, it's something. Read that, you understand that more better. Okay, this is the only way we can help ourselves.
I just learned about application like Bible. Oh my God, I just got it a couple of days back. It's so good.
Okay.
Bible and be like say that they preach to you. So if you read like Genesis chapter 1, they will tell you they will run a commentary about how God created the world, your present life, even in future. It's so good. It was a friend that told me about the application like Bible.
Okay.
Oh my God. If you don't know Bible, now it's like pastor they preach to you. They tell you how they explain everything to you. So you don't need anybody to even come to say, like this, that's Psalm 35. Now I've not seen it. So for example, at the bottom, after the Psalm 35, they will come explain what that Psalm be.
Wow, I been send this thing to me.
Oh, I wish na US today. I for take and surprise you. You like it. It's
okay, I don't feel subscribe. And when I subscribe, I don't feel get the application here.
You go get them. Do you guys have Amazon over there? Amazon Day.
Amazon Day, where now?
So if you put it on your wish list, I can buy it for you. You put
okay, then they buy the app. Okay, then they buy the app.
So you go put them for your Amazon wish list, and then I'll buy it for you. They will ship it to you. I'm not saying I won't get Amazon for that side. Thank God.
No. If not to buy, no. Me.
Show my gift now.
No. If not to buy, no. I don't want. No. Thank you, sister. No, you know what, yeah? No, me I just say now this app. This app when they download. Say that sister, because say the answer is it an app, sister? Good at. Everybody want to know whether an app.
I have an app called Dwell. DWELL. They gave it for us this year for 6 weeks for free. That one, as I take shower, as I drive, they come out. It reads the Bible to me. It's called Dwell.
I bet write a out if you feel that up for the screen, I beg. Waiting.
Dwell app.
Okay, Dwell app. Yeah, okay, you don't write a Dwell app. Send Well app. Okay, it's there. We go download that, my bill.
Now my church.
Okay.
My church. This one now you go pay. This one is I paid $30 for a year. So this year our pastor give unto us for free. The church subscribe, won't give unto the members.
Okay, somebody was asking that it think that it can come from App Store. No. From Play Store. You know they for Play Store like that.
What I go suggest, you can go to you go to App Store or Play Store. If you use Android, it's Play Store. If you use iPhone, it's App Store, right? You go download and they go see me. You do free trial. You can listen to the Bible. You go just read the Bible. You go select the voice where you like. It will not read. I don't get to numbers. It reads it to me, but I retain more if I sit down say, and na me they read them, I they make notes. I have a journal where they write the verses when I like, wait I understand. So that's why I bought the application. But I bought the Dwell. It's like a story, like me reading a story to my daughter. So you're going to read the Bible to you from, within a couple of days. You don't finish Genesis. So it's very good. The Dwell is very good. But sometimes I struggle to remember, okay, wait till God their numbers, pretty they can't talk for them. Now Deuteronomy, what did they say again? But if say I read them from the Bible, I write them myself, I retain more than just listening to it. So the Dwell is, it will read the Bible to you. You go read them from Genesis, you will just go like that. When it got to Jacob and the sons, so I really enjoyed it. Like I always look forward to, hey, when am I going to be free? When am I driving so I can listen to it? Because I wanted to know how the story was going.
No, do you know that is maybe that is the app the Austin they are using, because when Austin is talking in his video, then they cut out 27 minutes. So when they talk the story, they talk and finish. When TJ Jakes they talk and finish. So me I they understand them too like that. There are people that even buying all these things. There are many channels where you can know more about it. If you see the way I'm talking about Bible now, before anytime I don't put Bible, because I dey dwell on it almost every day. I dey listen to all these verses. See now, if you see the verse when I want it tomorrow, like the one where our pastor talk about for church today, and the ones when I sit and listen from some channel today, then I come to short term. I'm going to use it tomorrow. You see,
Yeah.
No. There's nothing like Bible there. When you know God.
The Life Application Bible, I just like the commentary when they run.
Okay.
I like, when you read a chapter, they go run commentary. They go write them, then you read it. They go try to apply them to your present life,
Okay.
It's like pastor, they read pastor notes. Waiting pastor talk about something like that. I really like the Life Application, but I believe most of all these pastors now, because the way to be able to connect all the verses, all the chapters, all the story, there has to be, they go do a lot of work. But the Application Bible, you don't need to open Bible read. You go just read that to you. Before you go to bed, you can decide to do 2 days, because they share on day 1, day 2. I chose to finish the Bible in 1 year. From start to finish. Some now chronological. Chronological means as the story they happen for the Bible.
Okay.
For me, I chose from start to finish. I don't want to.
I need that. You send me this thing. If I have to buy, I go buy and here. Okay.
Just put that for your wish list. Past 40. I think I bought it for $42. Put on for your wish list. If you put it on your wish list, I can buy it. I never see they reject Bible, Mama.
No, they reject. I get to Bible. I get to. I know.
Okay, do the Dwell now. Okay, do the Dwell that will read the Bible to you.
Okay. Okay.
That Dwell.
No, man, don't let me reject Bible. Me will get to Bible. No way, man, not here, pastor.
I get Rich 6 Bible. I get the one I get when I did school. I have the one my church. Now Bible they take they marry with. They use ring. Christ Apostolic Church. That's where my parents they go. So I got married there. They know they use ring. Now Bible. So I have other Bible. I get King James. I get NIV. I get Rich 6 Bibles. So
no, I don't reject Bible. God, I don't reject. I don't want to make you spend money again. You don't to spend money for this time. Okay.
And you can do the Dwell.
Okay.
You can do the Dwell. But the Dwell reads it. You just pay attention to follow the story.
Okay.
It just reads the Bible to you.
Okay. I will download it to listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when it gets to all those Deuteronomy numbers, when God they say do this, not eat this meat, when woman they see menses, no sleep with them, and all those, it becomes boring.
Oh my God, and it is true now. Even without even hearing from the Bible, man will go to sleep with 2 man where they under messes. Now bad luck it costs to a body now.
Bible not like.
No, even apart from saying you don't hear that from Bible, that is dirtiness. And the dirtiness of a woman is coming out. You are there. What are you doing? Resist for 3 to 4 days now. Now lie. It's dirtiness in the woman body that is coming out. You man, now you are not penetrating on it. Please, all these are the educative words we have to teach. Like this, our sister talking. I said, no, ma, yeah. He said, Mama, I said, you just imagine, Mama, have you realized that there are more women on this platform tonight? Studies have it that women suffer depression more than men and seek for help more often than men. That is true, but men, they suffer depression, but they do gayo, they cover up, not lie.
Not true.
Some men, they cover up, but you still say at the end, they don't fit keep up. Now that they commit the bad thing past, gonna use domestic violence on the woman.
That's true.
Okay, now thank you, sister. Good night. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Greet the children, not share from you. Okay, now one love. Ciao. Ciao. May I call Sister Sandra? Sister Sandra can talk about the sleeping. Sister, we don't try to call again. Oh. Okay, wait to. That daughter for her input. Bully are the people with low self-esteem and take it out in order. Okay, thank you. And jealous too. Okay. Those people are called narcissists. And psychopath narcissists, not going to call them now. Our people will only listen when they are diagnosed with the illness. That is too sharp. I mean, Sister Sandra won't talk about the sleeping point. Won't come go sleep. See her now, because tomorrow I will be up by 6 o'clock, 7. No, 6:30. Then it's just start work. I have to prepare some lunch for them. Now you see I have to prepare lunch for them. Amen. Thank you, Sister Increase. Amen.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. I'll be good night. Anyone. Sister Farida, thank you, dear. Good night, dear.
So I'm not quick join this thing, but I hear when they talk about sleep. It's really true. According to that, our sister, if you don't sleep for night, you know if you gain that sleep in the afternoon.
But then me do ever see so me at this attest when I go sleep in the afternoon. Wow, no, it was very wrong then.
No, you even look at for children, but this children when you don't sleep in the night, you see say during the day, they will do like who body they pepper. A baby walking because it means that sleep in the night. That of depression, you they say men not they get depression. Now men they get depression well. Some men when you just they like to dress fine, they like to walk. Now depression constant. They tell you, not true.
Who can like buy a water? Who can like buy a that is true.
They don't want work. They want me to dress.
They want to live the highest, not only men and women too. They want to live the highest life. Hey, like, look at Hush Papi now. Lying.
Depression they come in different ways. You go see some women now, maybe na Usato where they say Usato things now you know. You go there. Nothing where you know they buy. But at the long run, those things you know ever use them more. You will see them. Someday, anything where you see with your friends, he go one buy whether he get money or not get money, go come on the disturb inside the mind. All those ones are signs of depression. If you see most people when you go to say they're comfortable, whether with husband or alone, now some people they get hypertension pass. If they get depression, if they have before poor people get depression, rich people that they enter.
Well, they commit suicide. Well.
Because greediness, you know, say greed with rich, they go together. I want get more. In attempt to get more now, he no feel his dead. Though if the lifestyle where he won't live, he no fit. That's why they hear say they will say people they live a fake life.
fake life. They want they want please others. And when they come say they know, maybe people when they look at they say, these people too fine, they too dress, but inside them, they will still say they never too rich. All those ones are signs of depression. People when they insult people, when senior them, or children, when don't know what maybe you offend me now, I'll come go to insult your children. Now depression I get. You understand?
Well. Not be only depression, mental illness. You get what children do by the time when you no fit get. So another person you go the hate, and when you hate that kind, you no fit get time for life.
Mental illness, now be the senior sister to depression.
Okay.
Mental illness, now be the senior sister. Junior one, now be depression. If person depressed, if they go road to mental illness. Except you see who call helper. Some he go they difficult to make it talk. Maybe because they proud. So he don't know what they make him depressed. You understand? You the talk just now say where they do saga. Many people they run go they look. Why? Now that they hit their depression. Because
but as you take the heal after the year and now depression, you don't bring anything to the table now.
No. Some they happy when they go they insult other people. You okay, as if they do things way good now, after you go ahead before people come back. Just say, I want to swear Ogun for this person. Before you even start, people don't fool them. Because it depends on the way they train their
so Sister Solomon, somebody is greeting you. I want to maybe to Mommy Sandra, good evening, ma. Maybe she knows you.
Oh, I'll look at later.
Sister Solomon, Pamela.
Okay. I know.
Okay.
Now one of my women here.
Okay.
So this depression, there different ways. But you know what is sister? What I always tell people, make we help these people when they depressed. Because okay, let's assume now one beneath depressed, we not help her. If we can't decrease, they'll say beneath people decrease.
But you know, so everybody not come for help. You know, feel help more. You know, so many people now, as we tell them we get free class now to listen, but most of them know, but they not come. You know, you say everyone help those who help themselves.
That one not concern. That heaven help does not be for people where depressed, because the moment person where depressed feel sick for help, you will not say you don't they well. They not they feel sick. Now then they proud pass. You understand? Now people where you near them. If you not say you near person where you depressed, they looking way. Either you too proud, anything where you show, maybe you buy cloth now. Now tell her to be saying that acting be that. You understand? They always condemn the good way other people they do. You know, say I tell you one time, I say if people they attack you, you know say you be good fruit. Now like mango day of now way, like not be people go they throw stone to. If mango tree empty, nobody go carry stick the throw to make it block. You understand? Our people don't know how to express. Say, may I give compliment to this person because they do good. And people where know they appreciate others. That is the greatest depression where come for among people. Instead where go appreciate you, say, what do they do? Oh, I see your family. I see this dress where you wear. This one too fine. Instead, they go won't criticize you, make it gather hatred from people. And within her now depression, but she no. He get one girl. I just tell my president today. He get one girl. They say every night he no go like to sleep. He go they cry. So the owner of the house where she did. He can't come, he say, I beg, come see this girl. At times, if he sleep, he go just shock, get up. He don't know what they do. Hello, you hear me?
We hear you, Sister
Just about 2 weeks ago, now this one happen. He say he don't know what they know the grease clip. Now I say, okay, tell him he come see me. I can't take and go our women's center, we can't sit down, we can't drink a mineral, eat a bakery. Later I can't appreciate and say, fine girl like you. Me no know. I know they too put eye for you because na night I dey see you. I don't know say you fine like this so. I can't dey like to tell her say she dey beautiful, she dey do this. Now I say when you sleep you dey shock. He say mommy say na the prayer when my landlady dey pray o. He dey now I say as how? He say if me landlady dey pray, he go dey say enemy that will come into this house to carry anybody to kill, I cast am back. Enemy that will harm anybody in the house, he come dey fear because he don't know whether the enemy go come this where he dey. You understand? So that woman pray and I can't create fear for her. So and later I can't call now say that guy where they say you know they sleep for your room. Now say now for your house. Now say now depression she do and now your prayer now they cause depression. Who they pursue you? When they always pray they pursue. Now she can't laugh. Now say I better change your prayer. Because prayer when you say you they pray for the whole house, make the whole house stay good. The girl now can't they fear say so.
No, sister, no, you know this made the woman change the prayer. You also made the girl get fair join. You know whether the girl a bad person, sister, no.
No, sister, no. No, person no fit they pray. Yes, small girls they say one wish go enter inside house, come carry one person. It no good. We believe in God that God protects. Pray to God to protect. Not be say you just say any spirit that will fly into the house to come and carry one person.
No, that's all be prayer. No, that's all be prayer. That one incarnation be they invoke something.
Imagination. Now imagination in day. But if they want to make them say it too holy. Now say no they pray that kind of prayer. Change your prayer. They pray God. Now God they protect person. Not be say you come they pray for one small girl where he first they sleep in mama back. He enter Europe now come fit carry one room. He go block his door sleep. All flights. You they pray for them now make it know say one spirit they feel enter inside house. They carry person. You understand? When she herself, whether she go church or she not go church, she believes say once she dey in locked door, nothing go fit happen to her.
Nice.
But you now they say one spirit they enter inside house, carry person. So many things they cause depression. When we go they pray, make God anything we go make good ones so bad people feel enter depression. You know go consign me.
So
because if their character lead them to depression, make them depressed. If they are jealousy, lead them to depression, make them depressed. They don't feel work hard as you they work hard. And when they see you they live fine, they will come to jealous. You understand? So many things they maybe by next time if I feel follow the program.
No, every Sunday we'll be doing this about at home. Where?
Okay.
Every Sunday.
I'll still watch back. Thank you so much.
Oh man,
Even where me go today, later I want make we solve and finish. I'll come discuss one with you too.
Okay, okay, Oma, no problem. Okay, na ye. Okay, na ye. Here we are. Ciao, It's a ye. Here we are. Okay, my people. I go sleep. When see am now, I don't feel just as okay. As I don't feel sleeping, then my break on the cover 90 day. No. I'm going to sleep. Now, if not tomorrow morning, I'm going to sleep 12 o'clock. I have to cook for Dennis. I don't quick prepare the food. I tell her, so I can prepare at night in the evening. So I can do all this cold salad, like a salad, the reason here. So I can do that one. I know she shall send one today now. See, so that tomorrow morning I have to wake up by at least 6:30 to prepare the food. See, Mama, do you still do your blood work? I got an appointment for doctor on Tuesday. You know, because of coronavirus now. You can thank you, sister. You really have me in mind. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because of coronavirus now, you cannot, when you go there, you cannot enter. You have to meet the secretary. We have to give you appointment. And the list full on Tuesday by 4 o'clock. I will be going. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Well, say, I love you all. I love you. Okay, now my people. Even Sabrina, I tell her, say she will join us, so she was so happy. She said on Sunday she go excuse her time because she dey live almost 1 hour from us, so she go excuse her time join us to to do my high blood pressure. That's what they sweet me. Ting, 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 ting. They'll say this woman they do like a woman. It's okay. Oh man, I not be a woman or I not me now. So the sister will put 10 euro. And you know, show me the Snapchat. Oh, thank you very much, sister. One love, please like this video as you are going out, as you are logging out. Even if you wake up, just still lie down for a rest for at least 15 to 30 minutes. Okay. I will do that once a year. One love, bye. I wish you all a productive, stress-free new week. So we don't let it on Monday. This week when we enter, so boza for us. So breakthrough, open doors, favor, everything we will not get last week, we go get on this week. Oh back. So it's promotion for everywhere, not corners. Now promotion we do so now. We'll be talking this Sunday night tomorrow now. We're going to talk about it. All is promotion. Make people know what we are going there. Ask me, I'm learning, you are learning, everybody is learning. Even the prayer too is helping us. We are going there. Remember, we are for good, we are not for evil. So that why God will protect us. He don't protect us already. So tell that girl when they were to say we should go to ask her. No, we with the cast demon, they come up for us. Oh, one of my people. One love, ciao. Bye.